Yep. So I'm here today with Billy Gray. Billy, that you might probably know from Fozzy. How are you today, Billy?
Doing well, doing well. How are you today? Excuse me. How are you today, bud?
I'm doing well, doing well. What have you been up to through this, obviously, period without live music and things like that? What have you been doing to fill your time?
Well, what I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of things. Actually, recording some new stuff for the Fozzy record. I also have my sad project called Tattoo the Scars with Marcus Davis and Dusty Winter Road. And we've released a couple singles, but we released it before all this started, but we're still pushing it. And then most recently, I started just an instrumental project with my drummer from Tattoo the Scars, Dusty Winter Road, and it's called Gray Winter Road. We just released our first instrumental single and video. It's called Cascades of Fire, and it's out on YouTube and all digital outlets. So I've been keeping pretty busy with that. And where I live, we are lucky enough to still be able to play a bit. As you know, it's not like they're having arena shows, but they're having small venue shows, and I've been doing quite a bit of those. So I've been keeping busy, been
Are
blessed,
they,
and been blessed.
is it outdoor shows or what way is it working for you?
Doing like small venue shows. We Fozzy did an outdoor show back in August, which was
Yeah.
freaking awesome. It was called Sturgis, and it ruled. And yeah, we don't regret it one bit. And yeah, man. Other than that, small venue shows though.
Was that the biker rally?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I know I got some negative traction in the media and things like that as well.
Yeah, the keyword, the media, the mainstream
Yeah.
media. Yeah.
But it was almost as if Fozzy were playing, but there was a hell of a lot of other bands playing at that as well that didn't get
Dude.
any stick.
Yes, there was quite a few of them playing. Exactly. A lot of good ones too, man. I'm glad everybody played, dude.
I think they just probably targeted Fozzy because of Chris and the way
Yeah.
he's known and that kind of thing.
Totally.
But I don't think it affected him or anyone else anyway.
Oh no, I think it actually helps. It's fine with me.
Yeah. How did you get into music, Billy?
How did I get into music? The one and only Edward Van Halen is my main influence, I gotta say, dude. And he's the reason I'm playing guitar, and I'm, not just because that we're not going into this just because that he passed away, because this is my same answer every interview. Edward Van Halen is the reason that I just went on this musical journey with guitar and have been blessed to be here.
And how did you feel after the sad news a couple of months ago?
It was horrible. I mean, I still think about it, and it's still it's like I can't believe it. I cannot believe that Eddie's gone. You know what I mean?
Did you ever get to meet him?
He is one of the only ones I never had the pleasure of meeting, dude. I've met a lot of people, been blessed to do it, and always wanted to meet him, and felt someday that I always felt, well, one day I'll get to meet him, And I never knew and never thought that he would be gone this fast.
Yeah, it was a shock to all the music world, really.
Yes, totally.
Yeah. In terms of tour life then, and obviously America and Europe are completely different. What's your favorite cities to play in Europe, and where do you think the biggest Fozzy following would be in Europe?
Man, it's hard to say. Okay, now I'll go by numbers at shows and stuff like that, and festivals that we play. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say that the UK, and I'm not just saying that just because your show's from there, and I know you're Ireland, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to say the UK has always been like a second home to Fozzy. Okay,
Yeah.
and actually Ireland for me, and nothing against the people of Lower Great Britain or anything like that, but Ireland and Scotland are my favorite places to play there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I love playing everywhere. Anywhere people come to see us, it's a blessing. So for just letting you know that the UK has been like a second home to Fozzy. Okay, and then for mainland Europe, I'm gonna go ahead and say Germany. We have a lot of good shows over there.
The Germans love their music. It's a great country. I've been there many times to Rock am Ring. You know that festival?
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
I'm sure we might see you guys on that someday.
I'd love to, man. I've always wanted to play that. When we played Wacken back in 2018, and it was one of the best shows ever. And that was our second
Yeah,
time playing Wacken as well. So we played a lot of good German festivals.
yeah. It's a good place for music. Really good.
Yes, it is. Totally.
Yeah, because I
Totally.
seen a recent interview with you, and you said that Glasgow was one of the best cities you played in as well.
Dude, Glasgow's an awesome town for Fozzy to play at, dude. Awesome rock town too.
Do you have any memories of playing the gigs over here in Ireland?
Oh yeah, dude. We my memories are there, or dude, let's see. God, they're smaller rooms, but they're so packed and there's so much energy going on. Then and the main ones I remember are God, let's see. It's I can't even pronounce Dundalk. I can't remember. It's a smaller town outside of Dublin, I
Oh,
think.
I think it was Cork, Cypress Avenue.
Cork. Yes, Cork.
Yeah,
That's it. Exactly. Those small the ones that we play in Ireland, they've been a bit small on the smaller side, but the crowds have been so awesome and they've been packed. So, they've been great shows. I love Ireland. It's a beautiful country.
in one of the gigs that you played here a few years ago was in Fibber McGee's in Dublin. Do you remember that one? It was a
Yes, I
really
do. I
small
do.
pub.
I do
I,
remember that. I do.
I think it was too small for you guys because
Mm.
there wasn't room to breathe, man.
I know, man. We play a lot of those sometimes. Sometimes you play those rooms. Sometimes you play a 1,000-seater. Sometimes you play an arena opening for a bigger band or a festival. It's just good to have people there and have fun.
Yeah. The last place you played in Ireland was a place called the Tivoli Theatre,
What was
and
it?
the Tivoli. That
The
was the last
Tivoli.
show you played here. Yeah,
Where
it
was
was a
that
s
at?
it was just maybe outside Dublin a little bit, Dublin 8,
Oh,
and it was small. I remember you had your bus kind of parked out the side, and it's
oh,
normally used for plays and theatre, drama, things like that.
gotcha. I remember that. I totally remember that now. Totally remember
It's
that.
it's since been demolished. The venue is no more.
Wow.
It's turning into a fucking hotel.
Oh man, amazing how everything changes, right?
Yeah. So the
Man,
next time you lads come over, there seems to be like venues going left, right, and centre. Unfortunately.
man. Well, hopefully that'll spar some new ones to open up, and I mean, music is going to keep going on. People don't want to stop going to see live
Yeah.
music. You know what I mean?
You had to postpone your tour in the US then eventually, didn't you? And
Yeah,
that's happening next year.
we had to postpone like 3 different times.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really put a damper on things. You know, we'll
Does it
see
come
what happens.
down? Does it come down to different states have different laws regarding shows and that kind of thing? Too messy.
That's exactly what it is, dude. That's totally what it is. That's exactly right. And they're trying to get it all together.
Yeah. So you could have played maybe some shows, but you guys want to just roll out the entire tour together,
Yes, exactly, exactly,
of course. Now, in
exactly.
terms of having, Chris Jericho in the band,
Yep,
and he's one of the probably the most famous people, definitely famous sports persons in the world.
totally.
Was was it tough for you guys starting out to have someone like Chris and the traction and everything he gets from fans, even from like a security perspective, and people want to follow him and stuff like that? Was that tough for you guys in any way?
Not really, dude. No, not really. It
No.
was we always just played the shows and had fun jamming with him, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's our main thing. That really I don't think it ever really affected us like that. I know he's like you said, one of the most popular people in the world and one of the most well-known athletes in the world and most talented athletes in the world as well. And dude, not at all. I gotta say, what? No, I mean, we just actually go out there on stage and have fun and do what we do and make music.
Yeah. I met Chris, actually, funny story. Well, it's not funny for me, but I met Chris. He done a stand up tour over in
Yeah.
the UK and Ireland, and I done the meet and greet, and I met him. Nice guy. And went after the show. Me and my friends went to the bar, had a couple of drinks. I was working early the next morning, so I said, right, I gotta go. I have to be up for work for early. And I was gone 10 minutes, and Chris came in and hung out with the lads for the night, drank beers, talked about rock music. I was devastated.
Oh man.
He just
Yeah.
walked into the bar and just hung out with the guys for the night.
Ah. Wow. Yeah, he's very knowledgeable about rock history and stuff like that.
Yeah. What's your favorite live songs to play with Fozzy?
Favorite live songs, man. I gotta say, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and say Judas.
Yeah.
That song is awesome. You know what I mean? It's my favorite, one of them. There's so many favorites. Then I'm gonna say Burn Me Out. Okay. And then I'm gonna say Drinking with Jesus. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's a
if
good
you've heard
tune.
that one. Yeah, Drinking with
Drink with
Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah.
He's our little friend down south. He likes to drink tequila, so we wrote the
Yeah.
song. And let's see. Let's see, I like Lights Go Out. I like playing SOS.
Yeah.
I like playing Enemy now that I've always loved that song, but now we do it live, and Richie and I do a trade-off solo, which is a lot of fun. And yeah, dude, those are, I like a lot of them, dude.
It's funny you brought up SOS because the last show you played in Dublin, you had merch at the front, and it was like your set list was there. And
Uh-huh.
I turned around to the guys and I said, SOS is not on this set list. And do you remember that we got a chant going after you guys finished SOS, SOS until you played it?
Oh, I do remember that now because we
Yeah.
did play. Yes, we
Yeah.
did. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do. I do.
Does that often happen, or was it just something that we orchestrated?
That doesn't happen a lot. I mean, things like that do happen, but on that particular night, it was very loud, and there was no leaving the venue without playing SOS. You know?
Yeah. When I seen you guys, I think you kind of looked a little bit surprised by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were like, we can't leave without playing this song. You know?
Yeah. In terms of Judas, then as well,
Yes.
44 million hits I seen on YouTube today.
Yeah.
Like it's taken the band to a whole new level in terms of popularity.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
for you guys to be able to go to festivals now, and with that song coming out, maybe people that haven't heard you before will check out the back catalogue, songs like Lights Go Out and different singles you've released. So
Yep.
I've noticed that you're getting bigger and further up the chart every year in the festival scene, both here and in America. It's great to see.
Yeah, we're blessed to have these to be able to start moving up a bit and to be able to keep doing this thing. I mean, honestly and truly. So yeah, dude, we're just taking it one step at a time and praying to God that that everything comes back to where we can all start making a living doing this thing again by playing shows and doing some touring and coming and visiting all of our friends and family around the world.
Yeah. Do you think that the evolution of Fozzy in terms of sound is a lot different than when you started out?
Yes.
If you listen to the old songs.
Yes, it has, and it includes producer and writer Johnny Andrews, who did the Judas record, co-wrote and produced it, and the difference is it's about songs now. Okay,
Yeah.
back in the day it was about riffs and it's a cool riff we'll build. Blah. Right now it is about just freaking songs. You know what I'm saying? And songs are what people love and what people sing. So, yeah, there's definitely been a bit of a style change, and I think it's brought Fozzy to a new level. But there's still and there'll never not be some cool heavy riffs. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just definitely more song oriented right now.
Yeah. I think even when
Which
you
is not
see
what I love.
bands,
Which is
yeah,
what I love.
even when you see bands like Metallica, even their latest Metallica used to be every song used to be maybe 7 minutes long,
Yes. Yes.
solos and everything. Like they've changed even.
Yes, because let's face it, people want to hear hooks,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I like to hear hooks. I mean, I'm not mad at them, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's about songs, dude.
And festivals.
Yes,
What's the best festival you've ever played?
there's a few of them, dude. Let's think
Yeah.
about this here. I'm gonna say I'm gonna name about six or
Okay.
seven of them for you. Okay, so we got Carolina Rebellion, which is here in America. And that was that was like 2014. That was a great one for us. Then we had one called Rock on the Range the same year. That was an American festival that was awesome. Let's go for Let's go for the last download we played was quite awesome. That was on the beginning of the Judas tour. I think that was still 2017 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Then let's go for Bloodstock 2018 was awesome for Fozzy. Okay. Then we're gonna say Wacken 2018 was awesome for Fozzy. Okay. So there's 5. And then I'll give one more, which is, I think, another 2018er. It's a festival in Sacramento. God, it's I'm trying to think of it. Shockwave Festival, if I'm not mistaken, is the name of it.
Sounds familiar, yeah.
Sacramento, California. It was very good for Fozzy. So there's a lot of those are some of the top memories of ones right there.
Yeah. And the instrumental you put out last week, Cascades of Fire.
Yes.
What bands influenced that? Because it sounds very it sounds something you might hear in kind of Asian metal and with the solos and things like that. Is there any different influences that brought that about?
You know what influenced me to do the lead guitar stuff was kind of like there's a guitarist named Pliny, Plini. Okay, he's an Australian guitar player. I had been listening to him. I was like, you know what, this is awesome. I'm trying to do my thing with some guitar work like that. And also Andy James, he's a British guy. He's awesome. He now plays in Five Finger Death Punch, if I'm not mistaken. And just listening to those and getting back into guitar music. But then, when it came to the riffs and the heavy riffs behind it, some stuff like 12-Foot Ninja is kind of, I listened to them. I listened to Bring Me the Horizon, just stuff like that, So those kind of mixed up genres of heavy guitar playing, really. And also there's also some classical playing in there, which kind of is Randy Rhoads. That's my influence in that. So.
Is there going to be an album for that?
Yeah, there'll be an EP for it. I've already got like 3 singles done. Just got to get them mixed up and get them out there, get a video shot for each one. I already got the one video, so it's time to get another one together and do something different with it.
Yeah. Your live stream that you done, the Fozzy one in the studio.
Yes.
It was kind of it was better than the live streams that other bands have been putting out because you were kind of explaining the album, talking together. It was much better in a studio than, say, in an empty arena or something like that.
Yes.
Did you enjoy doing that?
I totally did. The band had a really good time doing that, and we kind of, I guess Chris is. When we were getting all ready for it, he was like, yeah, in between songs, let's just talk and tell some stories. It's kind of, he said, let's kind of get the live from Daryl's house kind of vibe going. And I was like, yeah, everybody's like, yeah, dude, and that was Jericho's idea. And he and Rich, came up with it and we ran with it on the show. And I think it worked out real good, dude.
Yeah, definitely did. A few questions from fans then I have as well.
Okay, yeah.
You want to hear them. So one of them is, why don't you play God Pounds His Nails anymore?
Well, because, as much as we love that song, right now we feel that we have some more songs that'll reach people deeper. So, so to speak, with choruses and grooves and everything, deep lyrics, everything like that. So we just put that one on the back burner for a bit.
Yeah. It is a good live song, though.
Yeah, it is. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
There's a great video of it on YouTube at the Golden Gods.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next question then. The album, when can we expect to see the album? I know you probably don't have an exact date, but
definitely 2021. I'm gonna say and go out on a limb and say maybe spring summer 2021. We hope. We'll see what happens.
And are you excited about that?
Oh, totally. Very, very.
Does it carry on from where you left off in Judas? Or
yes,
is there any big changes?
There's carries on and goes. There's definitely some twists coming at you for sure.
Yeah. And then another question. Some of them are about touring. I know touring is up in the air, so you can't really say. A few people wanted to know: have you plans to go back to Australia? Have you plans to go back to Europe?
As soon as we can. As soon as it opens up, I'm sure we'll be the first over there. Some of the first over there, both places.
Yeah. Is there anywhere that in the world that you haven't played that you want to play?
Japan.
Japan.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's on the to-do list.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. The music video from Judas
Yes.
with the way it was filmed, did that all was that straight through sequence?
Yeah, it was filmed in a one shot, one go. So, we had to make it wasn't like, oh, here's this take, here's this take. It was like get the whole shot in one take, and everybody, like, the whole song is being played at half speed.
Okay.
So we're all actually moving slow, but then they sped it up in the production process,
Right.
and that's how that video was created. But yeah, it's all one shot, one take.
Was it difficult to concentrate with everything going on?
Yeah, it was. I was having a lot of fun actually looking at all the crazy stuff going on. I liked it a lot. I thought it was awesome. Great concept.
Yeah. That's pretty much, I think, winds us up anyway.
Cool, bro. Cool, man. I appreciate you having me on here, dude.
Yeah, and it was great to see you, and hopefully we'll see you in Ireland soon, man.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I'm gonna show you one thing real quick. All right?
Yeah.
Is that cool? You got a couple seconds? I'm gonna show you and everybody on your show. Hold on one second.
Cool.
One second. I don't know if you like guitars or not, but I got this flying V right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
Just the other day, this is the first time I finally got it set up and ready to go. It's got my signature pickups in there by Pariah Pickups. This is a Kiesel Ultra V, excuse me. But I just wanted to show you, dude. If you're into flying Vs and metal, man, Kiesel makes the ultimate guitars, dude. They are so beautiful.
It looks amazing.
Anyway, I'm so stoked to have it. I just had to show somebody.
Is that going to be the new live guitar?
Yeah, one of them for sure. I'm definitely getting back into using a Floyd Rose and doing some shred stuff with that. But dude, yeah, I'm just so proud to get this thing, and I had to share it with somebody.
I appreciate you sharing it with me.
Hell yeah, dude. You know it, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, dude, well, thanks for having me on your show again. And hit me anytime. As soon as I get some new music out, I'll get it over to you, all right?
Yeah, cool. And I'll see you in Dublin soon.
Sounds like a plan, buddy.
Thanks,
Have a
man.
good one. See ya.